Okay. So talking about searching and sorting, if you remember your searching techniques, so we have done linear search and binary search. And if you talk about sorting techniques, so we have done bubble sort, we have done quick sort, and in trees we did heap sort. Yes. So today we are going to see the leftover sorting methods and the searching method. So first sorting method we have is the merge sort. Okay, what do you mean by merging? What do you mean by merging?
टुगेदर करना मतलब एक जगह करना.
Join कर देना, merge कर देना. So like, so let us see merge sort. So merge sort can be done in two ways. One is using divide and conquer. One is without using divide and conquer. So we are doing it without using divide and conquer. So I have two arrays A. I have array B, array A, array B. If I merge 4 plus 4, the resultant array will be of the size 8. Yes or no? If I merge these two array, 4 plus 4, the resultant array will be of the size 8. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So I have an A array, I have B array, and resultant array is my C array basically. And I have some elements 1, 3, suppose 6, 10, 2, 5, 12, and 14. I have intentionally taken this example because this will cover all my cases. And I have A array, B array, and you can check the input arrays are already sorted. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So merge sort basically says merge these two arrays in such a way the resultant array should be again sorted. Okay, I have to merge these two arrays in such a way the resultant array should be again sorted. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now let us start. Now imagine its index variable is I, index variable is J, index variable is K. Now if you compare first element to the first element 1 and 2, so 1 is smaller.
Yes, sir.
So 1 will go here. Now I will compare with 2 with 3. So that means I incremented.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
2 and 3, which is smaller?
2.
So now 3 and 5 will be compared. J is incremented.
J means.
तो जिस भी एरे का एलिमेंट सी में जाएगा, अगर ए का एलिमेंट जाएगा तो आई इंक्रीमेंट होगा, बी का एलिमेंट जाएगा तो जे इंक्रीमेंट होगा, और के तो हर बार इंक्रीमेंट होगा ही होगा. I start from the scratch. 1 and 2, 1 is smaller. So 2 and 3 will be compared. I will be incremented. 2 and 3 will be compared. 2 is smaller. 3 and 5. Now 3 is smaller, so 3 is there. 5 and 6, which is smaller? 5. 6 and 12.
6.
Now 12 and 10.
10.
10.
So if you see, all the A array elements are finished. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But I'm left with 2 elements in B. So put those
Yes.
elements as such. You can check the output. The C array is again sorted. Example is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I will compare the first two elements. 1 is smaller, 1 will go there. 2 and 3 will be compared. 2 will go there. 3 and 5 will be compared. उसके accordingly I increment होगा या J increment होगा, पर K हर बार increment होगा, क्योंकि K में तो C में तो element जा ही रहा है. Is it easy?
Yes, sir.
Is example easy, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to write its algorithm. Please note it down because I'm not doing this merge sort from your book. I'm writing an easier version for merge sort for you people. Okay. So first step, I will set I, J, and K as 0. I, J, and K as 0, or you can say from 1 also. क्योंकि algorithm में हमारा first position 1 होता है. In case of program, we say it starts from 0. First step is clear. Second step, repeat while I is less than equal to length of A, यानी जब तक A array पूरा नहीं हो जाता. Okay, and J is less than equal to length of
B.
B.
Yes.
कहने का मतलब है जब तक A और B के सारे एलिमेंट नहीं हो जाते. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, third step in this. If A of I is less than B of J, then if A of I is less than B of J, तो C में कौन जाता है?
A.
C of K
I.
में A of I जाएगा.
Yes, sir.
Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
And I will increment. Else A of I में कौन जाएगा? Sorry. Else C of K में कौन जाएगा?
B.
B of J.
B of B.
And
Yes, sir.
J will be incremented.
Yes, sir.
And end of if. और मुझे ये पता है कि फोर्थ स्टेप K तो हर बार इंक्रीमेंट होना ही है, चाहे A का एलिमेंट जाए चाहे B का एलिमेंट जाए. End of step 2 loop. Please tell me if you have any issue till this. I can explain, I can repeat. Should I see? IJ K initially are 0. This step is clear.
Yes, sir.
While I is less than length of A, J is less than length of B. That means until we complete, we are done with both arrays. So if A of I is less than B of J, हमने देखा था अगर A का एलिमेंट B से छोटा है तो C of K में A का एलिमेंट जाएगा और A का एलिमेंट जाएगा तो I इंक्रीमेंट होगा. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Else C of K में B का एलिमेंट जाएगा, B of J जाएगा और J इंक्रीमेंट होगा. और K तो हर बार इंक्रीमेंट होना ही है क्योंकि C में एलिमेंट जा रहा है. The second step is clear or not?
Clear,
Clear,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Let us start with the third step now. If you remember, A's elements were finished and B में दो एलिमेंट बच गए थे हमारे पास क्लास में.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Second step में repeat while
I is less than length of A. I is less than length of A and J is less than length of B.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now third step. हमें याद है कि B में कुछ एलिमेंट बच गए थे एग्जांपल में. You remember?
Yes, sir.
Now
12 or 14.
okay. I will write here. Repeat while J is less than equal to length of B. J यहाँ था, length of B ये था, तो J length of B तक नहीं पहुंचा था, यानी B में एलिमेंट बच गए थे. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
तो हमने क्या किया था? B के सारे एलिमेंट उठा के किसमें डाल दिए थे?
K में.
C में. तो we will write C of K is equal to B of J and J will increment and K will increment. End of step 3 loop. This is clear or not? ये वो है जब B में एलिमेंट बच जाएं. ऐसा पॉसिबल है कि A में भी एलिमेंट बच जाएं किसी एग्जांपल में? Yes or no? तो that will be fourth step. Repeat while. क्या लिखूंगा? Repeat while. बताइए. I is equal to length of
Length of A.
A. Yes, exactly. अब C of K में कौन जाएगा?
A of I.
A of I. And I will increment and K will increment. End of step 4 loop. This is merge sort. Is it easy?
Yes, sir.
आप ध्यान से देखिए तो ये ऑलमोस्ट प्रोग्राम ही है. तो प्लीज नोट इट डाउन. ओके. तो फर्स्ट स्टेप, सेकंड स्टेप, थर्ड स्टेप, फोर्थ स्टेप, and this is fifth step. This is sixth step. Please, any doubts?
No, sir.
Is it easy? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I again I repeat the same thing. Merge sort, we have done this example. This is without divide and conquer. You can also do merge sort with divide and conquer. That example is given in your book, but I have written an easier version of merge sort. Okay. Should I erase it?
Sir.
Yes.
These are sorted already.
Yes. So merge sort says if input arrays are sorted, I will merge these arrays in such a way the resultant array should be again sorted.
But sir, in quick sort, we first sort the list and then we merge. So what's the need of quick
No.
sort
That
here?
is divide. I'm not, quick sort is not considered to merge sort in any way. Because if we do merge sort using divide and conquer, then you will say merge sort and quick sort are working on the same method. In that case, of course, our list was unsorted. Single list we had. We were dividing the list into subpart and sorting, providing solution, sorting solution to the sublist. Right? We were doing this the same. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
But in this case, we are merging two arrays, and those two arrays are already sorted. We are merging it in such a way the result is again sorted. Is it clear now?
Sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
सर अगर सिर्फ एक ही एरे दिया हुआ होगा और हमें उसको अगर सॉर्ट करना होगा
So
तो merge sort
then we have bubble sort, then we have quick sort, we have insertion sort. We are going to see now shortly. We have selection
merge sort
sort.
से नहीं कर सकते सर
Yes.
merge sort से नहीं कर सकते
Merge sort. See, for merging you must have two units, na? You must have two arrays.
Okay, sir.
Yes. The answer to your query is if you solve merge sort using divide and conquer, then we can have a single list. Okay.
Okay.
Should I move now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us see. We are having three more sorts basically. Those are, let us see. Are you able to view my screen?
Yes, sir.
So this is our last unit, setting and sorting. And merge sort we have seen. We are going to see insertion sort. Are you able to view it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us do example for insertion sort. Then we will see the algorithm for it. Insertion sort. So we have a list of numbers 77, 33, 44, 11, 88, 22, 66, and 55. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will sort this list using insertion sort. Why we call it insertion sort? Because element will be inserted at its appropriate place. You see the example, the table made in front of you. हम क्या करेंगे, जो एलिमेंट मेरे पास है 77 से लेके 55 तक मैं लिख लूंगा और एरे के स्टार्ट में आई विल पुट अ एलिमेंट कॉल्ड माइनस इन्फिनिटी. माइनस इन्फिनिटी इज द स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर वी नो. ओके, इससे छोटा नंबर नहीं होता कोई भी. कैन आई स्टार्ट सॉर्टिंग? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what we are doing, we will insert minus infinity at the start of array, and because we know minus infinity is the smallest element known till now, so I will assume कि 77 is already sorted. First element को sorted मान के चलेंगे. मेरी sort start होगी second element से, that is 33, right?
Yes, sir.
तो 33 को comparison करूंगा मैं पिछले element से. 33 77 से छोटा है.
Yes, sir.
But minus infinity से
बड़ा है।
तो वो वहां पे इंसर्ट होगा उन दोनों के बीच में, राइट?
यस सर।
So that is why we call it insertion sort. Now, if 33 needs to be inserted between minus infinity and 77, तो 77 को यहाँ एक पुश देना पड़ेगा, तब यहाँ जगह बनेगी और 33 को मैं यहाँ इंसर्ट कर पाऊंगा। Yes or no?
यस सर।
Similarly, next 44 पिछले एलिमेंट से कंपैरिजन होगा, 77 से छोटा है, 33 से बड़ा है, इसलिए इन दोनों के बीच में इंसर्ट होगा, hence we call it insertion sort. Right? Now
Yes,
11 next K4 11 77 से छोटा है, 44 से छोटा है, 33 से छोटा है, पर माइनस इन्फिनिटी से बड़ा है, इसलिए वहां इंसर्ट होगा। तो ये सारे एलिमेंट 33 44 77 एक एक पुश होंगे आगे, तब वहां 11 वहां इंसर्ट हो पाएगा। Example is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Should we move for the algorithm?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, am I audible?
यस सर।
Okay. Should we start with the algorithm?
यस सर।
Okay, this is the algorithm. तो first step is clear, array के start में माइनस इन्फिनिटी डाल दिए,
यस
right?
सर।
अब आप इंप्लीमेंटेशन में माइनस इन्फिनिटी कैसे डालेंगे? यू कैन पुट एनी नेगेटिव नंबर, -20 -80, क्योंकि एरे में हम कभी नेगेटिव एलिमेंट बड़ी कम ही डालते हैं। यस और नो? बिकॉज़ माइनस इन्फिनिटी प्रैक्टिकली पॉसिबल नहीं है ना।
नो सर।
इज इट क्लियर?
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
now second step, repeat for k is equal to 2 to n। 2 से क्यों स्टार्ट हुआ? क्योंकि आपको अब याद होगा पहला एलिमेंट हम सॉर्टेड मान के चले थे, इसलिए मेरी सॉर्ट सेकंड एलिमेंट से स्टार्ट हुई, राइट?
यस सर।
This is clear why we have started from 2?
यस सर।
Okay. Now k2 k is 2, a2 को मैंने टेम्प में डाल दिया, a2 क्या है? 33।
Can you please explain from the starting of the algorithm?
Okay. First step is clear. We have put minus infinity at the start of array.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And second step, repeat for k is equal to 2 to n. Second element से हमने sort start किया because पहले we have assumed that first element is already sorted. So my sort in insertion sort starts from the second element. That is why from 2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now temp is a2, k is initially 2, temp is a2 is 33.
33।
तो temp में क्या आ गया? 33। Yes or no?
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
And PTR is k minus 1. k minus 1 क्यों? क्योंकि 33 का कंपैरिजन पिछले एलिमेंट से होना है, इसलिए -1। और हम तब तक चलेंगे जब तक 33 छोटा है, तो रिपीट while temp is less than APTR। तो 33 77 से छोटा है, fourth step condition is
sir.
true। Fourth step condition is true।
Yes, sir.
Now see, हम क्या करेंगे? 77 को एक पुश देंगे यहां लाने के लिए, तो पीटीआर को कहां डाल देंगे? पीटीआर +1 पे। फोर्थ का ये स्टेप क्लियर है या नहीं?
क्लियर है सर।
Okay. Now see, I repeat the algorithm first start. Array के start में माइनस इन्फिनिटी डाला, सॉर्ट सेकंड एलिमेंट से स्टार्ट हुआ, सेकंड एलिमेंट को टेम्प में डाल लिया, और पीटीआर k-1 एक पीछे, बिकॉज़ एलिमेंट 33 का कंपैरिजन है पिछले एलिमेंट से होना है, तो टेम्प इज लेस देन APTR, 33 इज लेस देन 77, तो 77 को एक पुश दे देंगे आगे, क्योंकि 33 को मैं टेम्प में डाल चुका हूं थर्ड स्टेप पे। तो APTR +1 इज इक्वल टू APTR, APTR को PTR +1 पे डाल दिया, 77 यहां आ गया 33 पे, और मुझे एक पीछे जाना है। अब 33 का कंपैरिजन किससे होगा?
माइनस इन्फिनिटी।
माइनस इन्फिनिटी से। तो 33 माइनस इन्फिनिटी से बड़ा है। यस और नो?
Yes.
तो फोर्थ कंडीशन क्या हो जाएगी? फॉल्स।
Yes, sir.
तो माइनस फिफ्थ स्टेप, माइनस इन्फिनिटी के एक आगे मैं 33 को इंसर्ट कर दूंगा। माइनस इन्फिनिटी के एक आगे मैं 33 को इंसर्ट कर दूंगा। लेट अस सी दिस एग्जांपल, दिस एल्गोरिथम विद एग्जांपल रेफरेंस टू 11। तो 11 को मैंने 10 में डाल दिया।
Yes, sir.
नाउ पीटीआर इज k -1 क्योंकि 11 का डिवीजन होगा 77 से। अब 11 77 से भी छोटा है, 44 से भी छोटा है, 33 से भी छोटा है। यस,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
उतनी देर में एलिमेंट को आगे आगे पुश करता रहूंगा और पीछे आता रहूंगा। फोर्थ का ए बी पार्ट क्लियर है?
Yes, sir.
अब जैसे ही 11 माइनस इन्फिनिटी से बड़ा होगा तो माइनस इन्फिनिटी के +1 अगली पोजीशन पे मैं 11 को डाल दूंगा।
Yes, sir.
इज इट क्लियर नाउ?
Yes, sir.
इज इट इजी?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, please, any of the step which is not clear. Sejal,
Fourth step, sir.
fourth step. See, fourth step, if we take this example 11, suppose, imagine 11 we have taken. Or we have taken suppose 66. So 66 88 से छोटा है, 77 से छोटा है, 44 से बड़ा है, तो यहाँ insert होगा. Right?
Yes, sir.
तो जितनी देर 66 छोटा है temp से, अब है ना, temp less than APTR, जब तक ये temp जो है इनसे छोटा है, 88 और 77 को पुश देना पड़ेगा आगे भेजने के लिए, तभी ना 66 के लिए जगह बनेगी।
Yes, sir.
तो वो ए स्टेप है आगे भेजने के लिए, और एक एलिमेंट को आगे भेज देंगे फिर एक पीछे आ जाएंगे। 66 88 कंपेयर, 66 लेस देन 88, 88 को पुश दिया, एक पीछे आ गए, 66 का कंपैरिजन होगा 77 से। पीटीआर इज पीटीआर -1 पीछे आने के लिए। और जैसे ही 66 44 से बड़ा होगा, 44 से एक अगली पोजीशन पे मैं क्या डाल दूंगा? 66। 44 की एक अगली पोजीशन पे मैं क्या डाल दूंगा? 66। फिफ्थ स्टेप। Sejal,
Yes, sir.
is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. हाँ जी, please, everybody, is it clear? Shivam
Yes,
Gupta.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I hope it is easy.
Yes,
ठीक है,
sir.
sir.
Why we call it insertion sort? Because element is inserted at its appropriate place. Should we move now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everybody is clear with the insertion sort?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let us move. Now next we have its complexity is order of n square. Okay. ये याद रखना है ये. Now selection sort. Let's first we will do the example, then we will see the algorithm for it. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So selection sort. Now first element is
77.
77. तो आगे वाली लिस्ट में सबसे छोटा एलिमेंट क्या है?
11.
तो 11 को 77 से स्वैप कर दूं। Is it easy?
Yes, sir.
Now second element क्या है? 33. सबसे छोटा एलिमेंट क्या है?
22.
स्वैप। इसी तरह चलते रहेंगे, छोटा एलिमेंट ढूंढते रहेंगे और क्या करते रहेंगे?
Swap.
Swap. Easy है? Why we call it selection sort? Because we are selecting the smallest element and we are swapping. That is why we call it
Swap.
selection sort. शिवम, आपके एंड पे नॉइस है। Is it clear now? Should we go for the algo?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
So see, algo is very easy. This algo selection has a min algorithm as a sub algorithm. ये min क्या कर रहा है? छोटा एलिमेंट ढूंढ रहा है। See, first step is k1 to n minus 1 call min. तो min क्या करता है? छोटा एलिमेंट ढूंढता है। And I hope everybody of us knows the logic of finding the smallest element. हम पहले एलिमेंट को smallest मान लेते हैं और कंपेयर करते हैं आने वाले एलिमेंट से, और जब कोई छोटा एलिमेंट मिलता है उसको min में डाल लेते हैं, राइट?
Yes, sir.
तो A1 को मैं क्या मान लूंगा? min एल्गोरिथम में A1 को क्या मान लेंगे? min, फर्स्ट एलिमेंट min है। और k+1 सेकंड पोजीशन से लेके n तक अगर min किसी एलिमेंट से बड़ा है, इसका मतलब वो एलिमेंट min से छोटा है। Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
तो उस एलिमेंट को मिन में डाल लेंगे और जे लोकेशन नोट कर लेंगे और थर्ड स्टेप पे आके इसको इंटरचेंज कर देंगे। सिंपल। मिन में छोटा एलिमेंट ढूंढेंगे और मेन में आके इन दोनों को स्वैप कर देंगे। यही कर रहे थे? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is the algo
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Is any of the step which is unclear to you? I can repeat. There is no problem.
Second step, sir.
Second step. Call min. So he has called min. Min sub algorithm. जैसे
Min
आपने
का sir.
जैसे आपने क्विक शॉट में क्विक कॉल किया था, आपको याद होगा। सब एल्गोरिदम। इसको हम फंक्शन भी कहते हैं, सब प्रोग्राम भी कह सकते हैं, सब एल्गोरिदम भी कह सकते हैं, राइट? तो मिन कॉल करेंगे और मिन हमें स्मॉलेस्ट एलिमेंट देगा। कैसे देगा? k is initially 1, तो I will say a1 is the min, first element is the min, and second step repeat for j is equal to k plus 1 to n. From k plus 1 means second position to n. If min is greater than array element, इसका मतलब array का एलिमेंट min से छोटा है, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
अगर min किसी एलिमेंट से बड़ा है, इसका मतलब एलिमेंट min से छोटा है, तो उसको
Yes,
min में
sir.
डाल देंगे और j लोकेशन नोट कर लेंगे, मेन में आके दोनों को स्वैप कर देंगे। स्वैप करने का लॉजिक आई होप यू नो। थर्ड वेरिएबल,
Yes, sir.
इज इट इजी नाउ? प्लीज, एनी ऑफ द स्टेप व्हिच इज नॉट क्लियर?
सर हम इसमें पेयर्स को कंपेयर करके फिर स्वैप करते हैं ना?
पेयर नहीं, देख एक एलिमेंट मैंने पकड़ लिया, फर्स्ट एलिमेंट और सेकंड एलिमेंट, और
जी।
आगे वाली लिस्ट में स्मॉलेस्ट एलिमेंट ढूंढेंगे।
सर जो फिर पहला लूप है मेन फंक्शन मेन एल्गोरिदम में
यस,
k equals to 1 2 and till
हाँ,
n minus 1 उसका क्या फिर रोल है?
ये फर्स्ट से लेके लास्ट एलिमेंट तक जाएगा ना। बिन के लिए आप जाओगे, आपको ये स्टेप सारे एलिमेंट के लिए रिपीट करना है। आप देखिए एग्जांपल में, जब आप इसके लिए कर लेते हैं 77 11, फिर आपको आगे भी जाना पड़ता है ना,
यस सर।
तो इसलिए ये लूप है,
ओके सर।
ताकि आप लास्ट एलिमेंट तक कर पाओ इसको।
ओके सर।
हाँ जी, एनी ऑफ द स्टेप व्हिच इज नॉट क्लियर प्लीज? तो वेरी इजी, min will find the smallest for me and main में आके दोनों को स्वैप कर देना है। यही कर रहे थे हम सिलेक्शन सॉर्ट में। We are finding the smallest and we are swapping.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Should we move now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, its convexity is again order of n square. Now we are left with the last sorting of our syllabus, that is a radix sort. So are you able to view this example? Radix sort. So my number is 3-digit number. Every number is a 3-digit number, right?
Yes, sir.
Now these numbers 348. What I will do, I will make a table. This is my input 348, 143, 361, 423. ये मैंने लिख लिया यहाँ पे. Yes. 348 to 366. 348 to 366. Yes.
Sir, what is the topic name, please?
Radix sort. Radix sort. Okay. Should we move now?
Yes, sir.
So input I am given 348 to 366. This I have written in the table.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
And any digit in this number can be 0 to 9. किसी भी मैथमेटिक नंबर में 0 से 9 डिजिट हो सकता है. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that is why I have made 10 columns 0 to 9. Right?
Yes, sir.
Should we start now? First table is clear. First table, I am going to make this entry. You need to do what? You need to see the rightmost digit of all numbers. And is any digit having 0? Rightmost digit?
No, sir.
No, sir.
That is why 0 is empty. Is any number having 1 at the rightmost? 361, 321. I have written. अब आपको पता चला फर्स्ट टेबल कैसे बनाए?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अब फर्स्ट डिजिट पे 2 देखेंगे, there is no number, hence it is 0. फर्स्ट डिजिट पे 3, yes, 143, 423, 543. Is it clear how first table is made?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let us move. Now, output of first has to be written into a second. What is the first number?
361.
Then,
321.
then,
321, 143,
then,
423,
then,
543,
then,
380,
366 और बाकी ये 3 numbers. Yes?
Yes,
तो
sir.
इस ऑर्डर को मैं यहां लिख लूंगा. ये देखिए सेकंड पास में 361, 321, 143, 423, 543. लिख लिया?
Yes, sir.
Now, earlier we were seeing the rightmost digit, the first digit from the right. Now we will see the second digit from the right. Is any number having 0 in the middle?
No, sir.
Hence
Sir.
0. Any number 1 in the middle?
No, sir.
No, hence
Sir.
empty. Any number with 2 at the middle?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
321, 423, 126. अब आपको ये क्लियर हुआ सेकंड टेबल कैसे बना है?
Yes,
We
sir.
are seeing the second digit now. Earlier we were seeing the rightmost digit. Now next to rightmost digit. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Second table is clear how it is made. Everyone?
Yes, sir.
तो इसका आउटपुट क्या है? 321, 423, 128, 538 ये मैं लिख लूंगा यहाँ पे.
Okay, sir.
अब मैं देखूंगा लेफ्ट मोस्ट डिजिट 1 कहाँ आ रहा है? 128, 143
Yes, sir.
और फर्स्ट डिजिट पे 2 आ रहा है? नहीं, फर्स्ट डिजिट पे 3 आ रहा है. यस, 321, 348, 366, 1, 366. थर्ड टेबल क्लियर है कैसे बना?
Yes, sir.
Now check. Input has been already sorted. 128, 143, 321, 348, 361, 366, 423, 538, 543. Is it easy?
Yes, sir.
कितने passes में list
Yes,
sort
sir.
हुई?
Third pass. 3.
क्यों? Reason? Because number was how many digit?
3.
3 digit. If we have 4 digit number, how many passes will be there?
4 passes.
4 passes. Is the logic clear now?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
is it necessary that all the numbers have same number of digits?
मतलब passes should be equal to number of digits.
सर मतलब सारे जो numbers हैं उनमें same number of digits होने चाहिए.
Same number of digit? नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं.
सर like 3 है ना, सभी 3 digits number हैं.
Of course. If it is not there, you have to put 0 at the start. See. When you will get this question in the paper, how you will get this question? A similar sequence will be given to you, and he will say you to sort pass by pass using radix sort. And suppose there is a mismatch, 3 digit number, 2 digit number, then you have to put a 0 at the beginning.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you have to make it similar. All the numbers should be same digit.
सर इसका मतलब है कि हम लोगों ने राइट से स्टार्ट होके लेफ्ट तक खत्म करना है
बिल्कुल, exactly. First the rightmost digit, then the next to rightmost digit, then the next to rightmost digit, that is the leftmost digit in 3
Okay, sir.
digit number. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
And see, this question has come sometimes in the paper. Then some sequence is given to you, and he's saying you to sort pass by pass. Is it easy?
Yes, sir.
Should we move now? So what we have done today: merge sort, insertion sort, selection sort, radix sort, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And now we are going to see the most important topic of your syllabus. This is the last topic, but not the least. Have you noted down the merge sort that is written on the board? Should I erase it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because we have to go now for hashing.
सर
And this
रेडिक्स
question is-
सॉर्ट की एल्गोरिदम नहीं है.
As such कोई algorithm नहीं है, but if you will say, I will share it.
ओके सर.
Now let us see. Hashing. Please understand this topic very well, because this question will surely come in your final exams. And generally, this question comes in 5 marks or 10 marks, mostly in 10 marks. Tell me the searching methods you have done till now.
The linear search,
Linear search and
binary search,
binary search. And if we compare linear search versus binary search, which was more efficient?
binary search.
Binary search. Why?
It is
Lesser
more
number of
Logan time complexity.
Comparisons is very less.
Less comparison.
Yes, because of the less number of comparisons. Because of the less number of comparisons, that algorithm takes less time. Less time service complexity. Yeah, right.
Complexity is less.
Yes, sir.
But both linear search and binary search are suffering from a disadvantage. Both linear search and binary search are suffering from one common disadvantage. What is that? You are clear with the difference between linear search and binary search is more efficient because of the less number of comparisons, less time of execution, less will be we are searching an element faster than linear search. But if we put both searches, linear search and binary search, on one side, so we will say both are suffering from the same problem. What is that problem? That search time depends upon n number of elements. If number of element will increase, the search time will increase accordingly in linear search and binary search both. Of course, in binary search it will increase. It will be a small increase, but it will increase, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
In linear search we have 10,000 elements. We say we increase to 20,000. The time will be more because element may be on the last position. Similarly, on binary search, if there are 10,000 elements, passes comparison will be less. But if you have there 20,000 elements, if there are 1 lakh element or 1 million elements, of course the time will increase. Maybe that increase will be small, right? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now, hashing is such a searching method which makes searching independent of n. That means it does not depend upon number of elements. Whether it is 10,000 element or 1 million elements, the search time will be same. Is it clear? We have tried to reach on to the definition of hashing. What is hashing? Hashing is a searching technique. Like in linear search, binary search, our search time was dependent upon n number of elements. Here our search time is independent of n.
सर सेम टाइम लगेगा अगर कम एलिमेंट्स है या ज्यादा एलिमेंट्स
Of course. I'll give you one example. How many of you have used maybe 10-20 years back audio cassette concept? Audio cassettes.
Yes,
You have seen.
sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
you have seen those. You have seen those. There was A side, there was B side, and suppose I need to listen to the third song. So I need to traverse the first two, or I need to listen first two. ऐसे होता था.
Yes, sir.
अगर मुझे थर्ड सॉन्ग प्ले करना है तो पहले 2 सॉन्ग मुझे या तो फॉरवर्ड करने पड़ेंगे या सुनने पड़ेंगे.
Yes, sir.
तो माय सर्च टाइम इज अगेन डिपेंडेंट ऑन एन. मेरा कितने में नंबर पे है डेटा. This type of searching is called sequential storage. Like my data is stored sequentially, 1 2 3 4 5. So if I need to fetch my data, I need to go through first 4 records. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, does the same happen in case of your hard disk or your compact disc, CD, DVD? You directly can play your song. You can randomly play your song.
Yes, sir.
And search time in that case depends upon n or not?
In hashing, no, sir.
No, because see now, you are directly accessing your data, randomly accessing your data.
Yes.
Why you are able to access, how you are able to access your data directly or randomly? Because every data of yours is stored on some address, and we have a record of all addresses. When you want to fetch some data from the, आप एक बात बताइए, आप अपनी हार्ड डिस्क से जब कोई सॉन्ग प्ले करते हैं तो उससे पहले जितने सॉन्ग स्टोर्ड है हार्ड डिस्क पे वो सारे प्ले करता है कि डायरेक्टली प्ले करता है उसको?
Directly, sir.
Directly.
करता है, because you have the address of it. Now in that case your search time depends upon n.
Yes,
No.
sir.
No. कैसे? नहीं डिपेंड करता वो. You can directly play your record. Right or yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
let us associate it with a topic called how many of you know about a file system? And how many types of file system a computer has? Everyone? Are you aware of it or not? File system and types of file system. मैं नाम लूंगा तो आपको याद आ जाएगा. FAT and NTFS.
NTFS. Yes, sir.
These are the two file systems of your computer. Okay? Your file system may be FAT, your file system may be NTFS. FAT is basically, full name is file allocation table. File allocation table, right? So its name is telling file allocation table. It is a table in your file system which tells you see, full name, it's file allocation table. It tells you how much memory is allocated to a file and where it is stored. What is its starting address? What is its end address? आप मेरे को एक बात बताइए, आपको अपने फ्रेंड का घर ढूंढना है कॉलोनी में, तो आप घर घर जाएंगे या सीधा उसके घर जाएंगे? आप सीधा उसके घर जाएंगे because you have the address of him. But if you don't have the address of that, so you need to go. यहाँ साहिल यहाँ रहता है, साहिल यहाँ रहता है. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So file allocation table basically tells you how much memory a file has taken, where it is stored, what is its starting address, what is its end address. And when you click onto your hard disk to play a song, it directly plays because we have an address of each file. When you click onto it, we fetch the address, we pick the data directly from there. FAT purpose is clear?
Yes, sir.
Now there is another file system. NTFS. Full name for FAT is? अभी बताया.
File allocation table.
Yes, exactly. And NTFS is new technology file system. New technology file system is again a better version of FAT. Windows, starting from Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 9, Windows 10, all basically use which file system? NTFS. How NTFS is better than FAT? Because NTFS supports encryption also. Encryption and compression also. Encryption and compression. Should I prove it? See. What do you do to save your data so that someone should not be able to view my data? So we encrypt it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, Windows has by default this method. See, आप स्क्रीन देख पा रहे हैं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. तो आप मेरे कंप्यूटर का दिस पीसी का ये ड्राइव देख पा रहे हैं. ये मेरा ई ड्राइव है, ये राइट?
Yes, sir.
इस पे राइट क्लिक करूं तो एक ऑप्शन आएगा यहाँ पे फाइल तो नहीं है कहीं. आप एक काम करना, अपने कंप्यूटर पे किसी भी ड्राइव पे क्लिक करना और वहां पे ऑप्शन आएगा राइट में, टर्न ऑन बिट लॉकर.
Yes, sir.
राइट, टर्न ऑन बिट लॉकर एंड यू कैन एनक्रिप्ट योर ड्राइव. उस ड्राइव में जो भी डेटा है वो एक पासवर्ड से सेव हो जाएगा एंड आप पासवर्ड लगाएंगे तभी वो खुल पाएगा. यहाँ पे भी आना चाहिए था ऑप्शन, मे बी ये फैट में ना चल रहा हो. ओके, तो किसी भी ड्राइव पे राइट क्लिक करने पे ऑप्शन आता है टर्न ऑन बिट लॉकर. आप चेक करिए, आ रहा है ना?
यस सर.
तो उससे आप अपनी ड्राइव को एनक्रिप्ट कर सकते हैं और पासवर्ड पूछेगा आपको, पर वो पासवर्ड भूलना नहीं है क्योंकि फिर आप डिक्रिप्ट नहीं कर पाओगे उसको. तो आपका सारा डाटा सेव होगा, पासवर्ड दोगे तो ही वो खुल पाएगी ड्राइव, अदरवाइज ड्राइव ही नहीं खुलेगी. ओके, तो
Okay,
NTFS is better because of compression and encryption. Now, what hashing says basically? Hashing says we have to generate hash addresses. Now, if I have a file, so file has, suppose I say file,
Sir, this is encryption.
What?
Sir, this is encryption. What about compression?
Compression basically is reducing the size of data. Your Windows has a feature of compressed folders, right? Is everybody clear what is compression? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir, clear.
Compression is basically reducing the size of data so that it takes less memory. And अब देखिए ना, आपके पास सपोज 10 MB का इमेज है, आप फेसबुक पे अपलोड करते हैं, टाइम लेगा. अगर उस 10 MB के इमेज को मैं कंप्रेस कर दूं, साइज छोटा कर दूं, सपोज 1 MB, तो वो जल्दी अपलोड हो जाएगा.
Sir, is zip file an example of compressed file?
Yes, of course. Zipped file is basically WinZip or WinRAR. They are the compression tools with the help of which we compress. Windows का अपना भी by default होता है compression method. Okay. Should we move now?
Okay, sir.
Okay. We have a file where we are
Yes, sir.
stored student name, roll number, class. Student name is XYZ. Roll number is 101. Class is CSC. PQR, student name, roll number 102, class is ECE. So a file may have how many records? May have n records? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
May have 10 records, may have 20 records. And for each record, we have a key with the help of which we represent it. अभी मैं short में इसका example दूंगा तो आपको clear हो जाएगा. So a file has a n records and each record has a key. Why we
Key.
use key? With the help of key, we represent that data. अभी थोड़ी देर में example दूंगा, आपको clear हो जाएगा. And for each record, we have a L memory address जहां पे वो record stored है. Yes or no? Is it clear? A file which has n records.
Yes, sir.
And each record has a key which we use to represent that record, and L memory address. Each record has a unique memory address. Now, see a case here. Should I erase it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. तो hashing के अंदर we say what is a hash function. पेपर में 5 नंबर का क्वेश्चन ये भी आ जाता है. Hash function and its types. So hash function says H, which says K is to L. Please understand it very clearly. H is a hash function which says each key should have a unique memory address. Suppose I have a key 101, it's stored on 2050 memory location, and 102 is stored on 3040 location. So each key should have a what?
Unique address.
Unique address. But suppose accidentally 2 keys get the same address. So this problem is called collision.
Collision.
Okay. Now let us see. I'm going to take one example for it. So example 9.9 is visible on your screen, but I'm going to explain it. What this means. Suppose you have 68 employees in your company. 68 employees in your company. And each employee has basically a 4-digit employee code, like you people have a 6-digit roll number, right? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So 68 employees are there in your organization, in your company, and each employee has a 4-digit employee code. If it is 4-digit employee code, so it can vary from 0000 to 9999.
Yes, sir.
4-digit है ना? So total how many locations?
10,000.
So is it valid कि 68 employees के लिए मैं 10,000 memory location लूं?
Sir, please repeat the concept again.
I repeat. How many employees are there in your company?
68.
68. and each employee has a 4-digit employee code, right? So that employee code will vary from 0000 to 9999 because it is 4-digit.
Yes, sir.
So total values will be 10,000.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And is it justified to take 10,000 locations for 68 employees only?
No, sir.
हो सर
हम बहुत ज्यादा लोकेशन ले रहे हैं, right or no?
Right, sir.
Okay, now let us see. ये एग्जांपल आपके सामने जो लिखा हुआ है, सारा लिखा हुआ है, आप पढ़िए इसको. एग्जांपल 9.9 को पढ़िए एक बार. Is visible on your screen. जो बोला मैंने वही लिखा है. हाँ जी, क्लियर है? हेलो, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Now देखिए इस चीज को. अब हैश फंक्शन की बात कर रहे थे, तो we were telling each key should have a unique address. Each key should have a unique address, but accidentally if two keys have the same address, we call it
Collision.
collision. This problem is called collision. But before that collision, let us see the types of hash functions. So it is visible on your screen. We have 3 types of it: division method, mid square method, and folding method. Okay, now first मैं example बोलूंगा तो आपको ये समझ आएगा. Division method, mid square method, and folding method says what. So first method is division method. So how many employees I have? 68. And if I take for 68 employees, if I take 100 addresses, 100 memory addresses, so will it be sufficient?
Yes, sir.
Yes. नॉइस आ रहा है यार किसी के साइड से. कौन है ये? गुरसिमरनजीत.
Sir,
Okay. Let us. So for 68 employees, 100 addresses are sufficient?
yes, sir.
Because in that case also I will have 32 extra addresses, right? So if I have 100 addresses, that means 00 to 99. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now
sir.
let us see on the screen. I have 3 employees who have this employee ID 3205 7148 2345. So out of these 68 employees, I have 3 employees जिनका ये employee code है. So what first method says? Division method. Division method says pick the biggest prime number. So 99 is not a prime number.
Yes, sir.
98 is not a prime number. But 97, yes, it is a prime number. So do what? Yes. Should I continue? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So biggest prime number. 99 is not a prime number. 98 is not a prime number. 97, yes, is a prime number. Yes. So do what?
Yes, sir.
Do what? These 3 employee codes, 3205 7148 2345, give them mod division by 97. That is why we call it division method. And what is the answer we got? 4, 67 and 17, right?
Yes, sir.
So all these 3 values are within the range 00 to 99.
Yes, sir.
That means 3205 employee code will be stored on 4th address. 7148 employee code will be stored on 67 address. 2345 employee code will be stored on 70 address. So did 2 keys got the same address? कहीं दो में same address आया? No.
No, sir.
That means there is no collision. right?
Yes, sir.
Are you clear what is this 4, 67 and 17? ये वो एड्रेसेस है
Yes, sir.
00 से 99 पे जहां ये एम्प्लॉय कोड हम स्टोर करेंगे. हम 10,000 लोकेशन नहीं ले सकते क्योंकि सर्च टाइम विल बी ह्यूज इन दैट केस. हमने 100 में स्टोर कर दिया उनको, और 100 में 3205 will be stored on this address, hash address 7148 will be stored on this address, and 2345 will be stored on 17 address. तो 100 में सर्च करना आसान है या 1000 में सर्च करना आसान है या 10,000 में सर्च करना आसान है?
100 में सर.
100 में. तो लेट अस सी द सेकंड मेथड दैट इज कॉल्ड, अब डिवीजन मेथड यही कहता है, ऊपर देखिए डिवीजन मेथड, k को मॉड कर दीजिए m से और जो रिमाइंडर आए दैट इज माय हैश एड्रेस. ओके, division method is clear?
Yes, sir.
Now next method is mid square method. Same 3 employees, 3205 7148 2345 employee code same. So it says square the number 3205 square 7148 square 2345 का square, and square आने के बाद equal number of digit left से और right से remove कर दो. तो 102 left से remove किया, 025 right से remove किया, क्या बचा? 72.
72.
Similarly इधर से second number 510 eliminated from left, from right, what I'm left with? 93. अब मेरे पास जो 3 एड्रेस आए, 320 will be 3205 will be stored on 72, 7148 will be stored on 93 address, and 235 will be stored on 90. Did we get collision?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, no. So mid square method is same. This is mid square method. HK is equal to L, where L is obtained by squaring the number and then eliminating the equal number of digits from left and right.
Right hand.
Right? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So last method we have is the folding method. So we have 3 employee codes again, 3205 7148 2345. So folding method says split this number, 32 plus 5,
37.
71 plus 48, 19 तो नहीं आता है, क्या आता है?
119.
क्या आता है?
119.
119. Is this number in this range?
No, sir.
No. So I will eliminate this, the leftmost digit of it. So I'm left with
19.
19. Similarly, 23 plus 4, 5. 23 plus 45,
68.
68. So these are the 3 hash addresses. 00 to 99 सारी value range में है? Yes. So 3205 will be stored on 37, 7148 will be stored on 19, and 2345 will be stored on 68. Did we get collision?
No, sir.
No. In case collision आ जाए तो क्या कर सकते हैं? नीचे वाली एग्जांपल देखिए, उस नंबर को फ्लिप कर देंगे. 32 प्लस 05 की बजाय 05 को 50 में आके ऐड कर देंगे. 71 प्लस 84, ये प्लस नहीं आना है, ये गलत लिखा है यहाँ पे, इज इक्वल टू आना है यहाँ पे. 23 प्लस 54, जैसे हमने राइट वाला नंबर स्प्लिट किया ऐसे लेफ्ट वाला भी फ्लिप कर सकते हैं. तो वी कैन हैव एनी वर्जन ऑफ इट. इज फोल्डिंग मेथड क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
सर अगर दोनों नंबर सेम हो
तो कोलिजन आ जाएगा, फिर कोलिजन के लिए अलग से उसको हैंडल करना पड़ेगा, वो बताऊंगा अभी.
सर
फोल्डिंग
अगर
मेथड
डिवीजन
सेज,
और मिड स्क्वायर में हो फिर
हाँ जी, किसी में भी
अगर-
हो, किसी में भी कोलिजन हो, उसके स्टैंडर्ड मेथड्स हैं. वी आर गोइंग टू सी इट.
ओके.
Okay. Folding method says HK is equal to K1 plus K2 plus KN. ये K1, K2, KN क्या है? वो splitted numbers. ये 2, 3, 4, 5 को 23 plus 45 किया था. Right? Yes or no?
यस सर
Is example clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is general methods clear? कैसे है बने?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now we reach on to collision. Now what happens here? I told you what is the condition of collision. If K1 key and K2 key gets the same address, hash address. Suppose I say 36. दोनों का 36 आ गया. So this condition is called.
Collision.
Collision. And we have to handle this collision. Handling collision is called collision resolution.
Yes, sir.
Now how do we resolve this collision? We have different methods, like we have a method called linear probing. We have chaining method. We have quadratic probing. Let us see the linear probing method first. Now, if two keys get the same address, क्या दो वैल्यू सेम एड्रेस में स्टोर हो सकती है?
No, sir.
No. This is a problem called collision, and handling it is called
Resolution.
collision resolution. Now, what I will do, as per linear probing method, I will give K1 36. Now, what I will give to K2? I will check, is 37 free? Is 38 free? Is 39 free? Is 40 free? Suppose 40 is free. So I will give K2 40. Because if you remember, we had 100 addresses and we have 68 employees. 32 addresses will be empty. Right?
Yes, sir.
So this is linear probing method. If I get the same address 36, I will give K1 36. And for K2, I will search. Is 37 free? Is 38 free? Is 39 free? Is 40 free? Suppose 40 is free. So I will give K2 40. So collision resolved हो गया.
Yes, sir.
Now why we call it linear probing? Linear इसलिए because मैं linearly search कर रहा हूँ. 37, 38, 39, 40. Is it clear? And
Yes, sir.
probing word बना है इस word से. Probes. The number of comparison I had to make to find the free location for K2. कितने comparison मुझे करने पड़े? Linear probing name purpose is clear. Linear probing. What is probes? कितने comparison? Suppose for K1 I gave 36. For K2 I check, is 37 free? Is 38 free? Is 39 free? Is 40 free? Suppose 40 is free. I will give K2 as 40. So number of comparisons I had to make, and that comparison I am doing linearly. That is why it's called linear probing. Is example clear?
Yes, sir.
Now suppose the range was 002,
999.
99.
999, sorry.
Now suppose the same hash address I get is 98. Now how I will handle collision? I will give K1 for 98. Yes
sir.
or no? And for K2 I will search on 99. Is 99 free? Suppose 99 is not free. What I will do? So you must
Start from the beginning.
you must remember that if you remember circular linked list.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
तो 99 के बाद मैं कहाँ सर्च करूंगा?
01.
0
बिकॉज वो लोकेशन पहले पीछे खाली है, आगे वाली तो लोकेशन है ही नहीं मेरे पास. दिस मेथड इज कॉल्ड चेनिंग. इट यूजेस सर्कुलर लिंक लिस्ट फॉर इट. इज इट क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
Is it easy? Is it easy? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now there is a quadratic chaining also method, a quadratic probing, sorry. Like you first location on H and second location on H plus 1, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. Randomly I'm searching basically. So such method is called quadratic probing. So this was your hashing. Was it easy?
Yes,
सर
sir.
क्वाड्रेटिक समझा दो.
Quadratics, like we are in linear probing we are searching na 1 free, 2 free, 3 free. There we will check. See, they will check, is H free? Is H plus 1 square free? Is H plus 2 square free? H plus 3 square free? H plus 4 square free? So I'm not searching linearly. Okay?
ओके सर.
Is hashing easy now?
Yes, sir.
So hashing is which method? Searching or sorting?
Search.
सर्चिंग.
And trust me, when you get a physical exam, offline exam, this question comes in 10 marks question. Hashing comes for surely. कुछ ना कुछ जरूर आता है. Hashing क्या है? Hash function बताओ. hash function की types बताओ. तो 3 type we have: division method, mid square method, folding method. Do you have to explain this also, and you have to give example also? Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now